The thieves just grabbed $1 million and were about to make their escape. Suddenly the front door swung open. Luckily for them, the homeowner was a blind veteran who didn't notice their presence. He turned around to deal with the lifeless body. The thieves held their breath. To avoid catching the veteran's attention, they tiptoed backward carefully, but accidentally stepped on a loose floorboard. Hearing the noise, the veteran instantly became alert. He raised his gun and swept it around the room. The barrel happened to stop right in front of the woman. The woman was so terrified she wet herself. Just then the deceased person's phone suddenly rang. The veteran immediately relaxed his guard. After dealing with the body, the veteran suddenly caught a whiff of women's perfume. Sensing something was wrong, the veteran hurried back to check his safe. He discovered his money had been completely cleaned out. Just as he was lamenting this loss, sounds suddenly came from the basement. It turned out a pregnant woman was being held captive down there. The woman thief suddenly had a change of heart. She wanted to take the pregnant woman and escape together, but just then the veteran suddenly returned. Though the two thieves weren't fatally wounded, the pregnant woman lost her life protecting them. After realizing he had harmed the wrong person, the veteran was filled with remorse, because his unborn son had also perished. The veteran swore revenge. He then sealed all doors and windows, cut the power, and hunted the thieves. The thieves found an unlocked door and quickly escaped. But as soon as they got out, they were spotted by a vicious dog. The terrified pair quickly ran upstairs to a room. The windows had already been boarded up. Soon the veteran appeared at the doorway. To survive, Jack made the woman crawl into the ventilation shaft, while he stayed behind to hold the line. However, he underestimated the veteran's strength. The door was quickly broken down. The vicious dog seized the opportunity and charged forward. Jack was thrown downstairs. The veteran fired shots downward. Fortunately, he missed Jack, but as the glass shattered, Jack still fell down. Seeing the veteran in relentless pursuit, he quickly hid in a corner of the room, but was soon discovered and received a severe beating. The veteran picked up scissors, thinking he could strike Jack, but instead stabbed the already cold corpse. Meanwhile, the woman was climbing upward through the ventilation shaft, but the next second she was dragged out by the veteran. Then she was beaten as well, but the veteran didn't want to end the woman's life. Instead, he wanted her to replace the deceased pregnant woman and bear him a son. The veteran hung her from the ceiling beam, used scissors to cut her pants, then pulled out a vial of his 30 years of savings, claiming he would release the woman after she gave birth. The woman begged desperately in terror, but she was quickly subdued by the veteran. However, just when the woman was in despair, she was splattered with blood across her face. Jack arrived just in time to rescue her. After untying the woman's restraints, he then tied up the veteran. The woman beat the veteran severely, picked up the dropper and inserted it into the veteran's mouth. Then the two of them took the $1 million and fled. But just as they opened the front door, the veteran suddenly caught up again. He took down Jack with one shot. The woman ran outside in terror. After running far and looking back, she saw the veteran still standing at the doorway, so she mocked the veteran, thinking the veteran was now helpless. Suddenly the vicious dog lunged at her. To save her life, the woman ran desperately. She hid inside a car, but dropped her backpack outside. Thinking of the fortune about to slip away, the woman angrily pounded the steering wheel. She found a rope and trapped the vicious dog inside the car, then opened the car door and ran out. Just when she thought she could breathe easy, the next second she was dragged back.